The Toronto Argonauts were sold this week. Great news for both a team and a league that desperately needs more exposure in the country's largest media market. This being a CFL blog, I'm sure there's nothing that could possibly come along that would overshadow the news. They just can't catch a break. There's no doubt that the Argos sale got shuttered down by the Toronto Maple Leafs and their hiring of Mike Babcock as their new head coach. It took TSN, who actually owns the CFL rights, 17 minutes to get to the Argos sale news in their evening SportsCenter broadcast. Meanwhile, the Toronto papers went predictably crazy over the latest hire by a franchise that hasn't won a championship since Garnie Henley and George Reed were CFL All-Stars. The deleafing of the news also overshadowed the fact that new owners Larry Tannenbaum and Bell don't actually take over the Argos until after the 2015 season. With general manager Jim Barker, head coach Scott Milanovich, and quarterback Ricky Ray all heading into the last year of their contracts, it will be very interesting to see how the final season of David Braley's ownership plays out on the field. Speaking of Braley, it also emerged this week that the terms of his Argo ownership included the ability to host the cash cow known as the Grey Cup every other year. That means the Grey Cup will be played in Toronto again in 2016 instead of in, say, Hamilton or Edmonton or Calgary or any other CFL city that could have used the cash infusion and media exposure that comes with hosting the CFL's championship game. Braley's purchase of the Argos in 2010 may have saved the team from extinction, and there's no questioning the Senators' commitment to the CFL. That said, there's always the nagging feeling that hidden inside Braley's altruism is the desire to fill his own pockets. Of course, Braley's hardly the only person in the Toronto sports scene, or even the most recent, to make a decision with money in mind. I'm Drew Edwards, and that was 7 Days in 3 Down Nation.